Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the new Samsung Galaxy A32 versus the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10. And guys, and the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 has a Snapdragon 678 processor which is based on 11nm architecture, and also we have a 4GB of RAM on my Redmi Note 10, while the A32 has a MediaTek Helio G80 processor with the 6GB of RAM. On the back we get a quad cameras on both these two devices, but we have a 48 megapixel main camera on the Redmi Note 10 as compared to 64 megapixel main camera on my A32. And guys, also I love the design language of the A32. Looks much cleaner than the Redmi Note 10. And guys, I'm really excited to see that how is the A32 stack up against the Redmi Note 10 when it comes of apps opening speed as well as in the boot up test. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, both phones is completely off. Now let's start off with the boot up test. Here we go, and the logo it is here more faster on my Redmi Note 10. Interesting thing is that both phones is running on Android 11. We have a Samsung One UI 3.1 as compared to MIUI version 12 on the Redmi Note 10. Let's see which one is going to be the fastest one. And you can see Redmi Note 10, it is super faster when it comes to booting up, beat the Samsung Galaxy A32, and you can see huge difference. And A32 is take a lot of time. And you can see huge difference between these two devices. And now the Samsung Galaxy A32, it is also done about 15-second difference between these two devices, which is huge when it comes to booting up. And guys, you can see that, and both phones give you a very different display. We have a full HD Super AMOLED display on my Samsung Galaxy A31 with 90Hz refresh rate display, which you don't see in this price range, while the Redmi Note 10 has a full HD Super AMOLED display with a 60Hz refresh rate display, and also we have a U-shaped notch as compared to punch hole which is on the center on the Redmi Note 10. And this U-shaped notch, looks outdated as compared to the punch hole that we get on the Redmi Note 10. And also A32 is a little bit expensive phone than the Redmi Note 10. So now let's see the app's opening speed. Okay guys, everything is closed up in the background, no app is running in the background, and also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. And one thing I'm gonna tell you is that I am really a huge fan of Samsung One UI as compared to the MIUI. MIUI, it is not a smooth UI as compared to the Samsung One UI. Samsung One UI give you a very unique features that we don't see on the MIUI, as well as optimization. So now let's see the phone dialer on both phones, some system-based application. Here we go, and that is more faster on my Samsung Galaxy A32, followed by the Redmi Note 10 with 90Hz refresh rate display. Animation, it is also feels much smoother on the A32, so that's a really big thing about the A32 as well. Now let's see settings, and that is a little bit more faster on my A32. So now let's see some more application. Now let's start off with the Amazon shopping, and we have a MediaTek Helio G80 versus a Snapdragon 678, and A32 it is faster than the Redmi Note 10. Now let's see the scrolling, and guys, in this area A32 it is a much smoother phone than the Redmi Note 10. We have 90Hz refresh rate display. So now let's see some games application. Now let's see the Candy Crush Saga. We have a Snapdragon 678 versus, and you can see Redmi Note 10, it is super faster than the A32, 1 or 2 second difference. So looks like Note 10 it is faster in heavy stuff. Now let's see that it is again happen or not. Now let's see Subway Surfer, next game application, and I also enable the FPS meter on the A32, but again Redmi Note 10 beat the Samsung Galaxy A32 in the Subway Surfer application as well. Now let's see the pinout, faster on the Redmi Note 10 again, followed by the Samsung Galaxy A32. Spotify, and that is exactly the same on both phones at the end, but in the start Note 10 faster. Now let's see the Temper Run 2 on both phones, and Redmi Note 10 it is faster, followed by the Samsung Galaxy A32. and again 1 or 2 second difference, not a huge difference, but still A32 is performed much better than the previous A31, which I can safely say right now without any problem. Opening up the Twitter, and that is definitely faster on my Samsung Galaxy A32. So now let's see Instagram, faster on the A32, followed by the Redmi Note 10. Zedge, and Zedge it is little bit more faster on the Redmi Note 10, just a tiny bit faster. So now let's see the scrolling, and feels more smoother on the A32 with 90Hz refresh rate display, and also with the MediaTek Helio G80 processor, this phone is performed really smooth. I don't see any big lag. And last, I'm gonna launch the cameras on both phones. Default camera app. Now let's see that which one is going to be the fastest one. Here we go. And that is definitely faster on my Samsung Galaxy A32, followed by the Redmi Note 10. And again, we have 64 megapixel main camera on the A32. Now let's see the internet browsing speed. I am using the default Samsung internet browser on my A32 as compared to Google Chrome on the Redmi Note 10. Now let's see wikipedia.org, and that is a little bit more faster on the Redmi Note 10, followed by the A32. Now let's see the scrolling, and feels more smoother on the A32. Next on the list is the wwe.com, and let's see which one is going to be the fastest one. Again, Redmi Note 10 faster than the A32, just a tiny bit faster there, but still Redmi Note 10 faster in internet browsing speed. I can safely say that. Now let's see the scrolling, and feels really smooth on both phones. I don't expect that from the A32, but we have 90 Hz as compared to 60 Hz on the Redmi Note 10. So guys, now let's see the RAM management on both phones, and we have 4 GB of RAM on the Redmi Note 10 as compared to 6 GB of RAM on my A32. Now let's see that who is performed better in the RAM management, and also both phones is running on the latest software version. Now let's see phone dialer, that is refresh on the Redmi Note 10. Let's see settings, and that is not refresh. Amazon shopping, and that is definitely refresh on the Redmi Note 10. I can safely say that. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, and refresh on the Redmi Note 10. A32 is performed excellent in the RAM management with Samsung One UI. That's the optimization of Samsung One UI. Subway Surfer, refresh. Let's see Pinout, same result, refresh. Spotify, that is refresh again. Let's see Temper and 2, again refresh on the Redmi Note 10. Opening up the Twitter, seems like refresh. I don't see complete animation. Instagram, refresh on the Redmi Note 10, definitely. Zedge, and last we are back to the internet browser, and that is not refresh on both phones. And guys, what I have to say regarding the app opening speed is definitely more faster on the Redmi Note 10 in game map or in time. And other than that, A32 it is faster than the Redmi Note 10 in system-based application as well as in social media application. And in terms of the RAM management wise, A32 is performed excellent in the RAM management than the Redmi Note 10. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Samsung Galaxy A32 versus the Redmi Note 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and give the video a big thumbs up, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace out.